In a land full of sunshine and singing birds, nestled between the rainbow-topped hills and the crystal-clear rivers, there was a magical place called Rosalia. It was known far and wide as the most beautiful kingdom ever seen. The skies were always painted with soft pastel hues, and every flower in Rosalia sparkled as if dusted with glitter. In the grand heart of this kingdom lived the kindest little girl of all, Princess Barbie. With golden hair that shimmered like sunshine and a smile that could warm even the coldest day, Barbie was loved not because she wore a crown, but because her heart was full of love and kindness. She lived in the flower-like castle, a place where every room bloomed with magical flowers that responded to people's emotions. When Barbie smiled, the roses would bloom wider, and the lilies would glow. But more than all the magic, it was Barbie's kindness that made the kingdom truly shine. Chapter 2: The Day of the Rainbow Bloom. Once every year, Rosalia celebrated a special festival called the Rainbow Bloom, where the first flower of spring would bloom in 7 colors. The tradition was that the princess must choose a child from the kingdom to pick the flower and make a wish for all of Rosalia. Princess Barbie was excited. She wanted to choose someone special, not someone rich or royal, but someone whose heart was full of kindness, just like the flower. She asked her fairy friend Twyla, a tiny, glowing creature with fluttering wings, to help her find the right person. Together, they flew across villages, forests, and meadows, watching quietly. They saw a boy helping an old woman carry her basket, a girl feeding birds, and a young baker sharing bread with a hungry kitten. But then they saw a shy little girl named Ella, who was sitting beside a crying baby deer in the woods. Ella gently stroked the deer and whispered, "It's okay. I'll stay with you until your mommy comes." Twyla turned to Barbie and whispered, "She has the truest heart." Barbie smiled and said, "She's the one." Chapter 3: The Storm of Shadows. Just as the preparations for the rainbow bloom began, dark clouds rolled over the kingdom. A cold wind swept the land, and flowers began to wilt. The sky turned gray. The magical flowers stopped glowing. The people whispered, "Something is wrong." Far away in the forgotten mountains, an old sorceress named Madame Mishra had awakened. She was once a kind woman, but after being treated cruelly many years ago, her heart had hardened. She had vowed to rid the world of joy and beauty. "I will turn Rosalia into a place of sorrow," she sneered. She sent out her shadowy mist to dim the kingdom's light and joy. The mist spread quickly, stealing color and song from every corner. Chapter 4: Barbie's Brave Plan. Princess Barbie gathered her court, the wise owl Oliver, the brave cat Whiskers, the unicorn Starbeam, and Twyla the fairy. "We cannot fight shadows with swords," said Barbie gently. "But maybe we can with kindness." "But how, Princess?" asked Twyla, flapping her wings nervously. Barbie thought deeply. "What if we collect the kindest acts from all around the kingdom? If we gather enough kindness, it will shine so brightly, no shadow can stay." Everyone nodded. Barbie, riding Starbeam, flew across Rosalia with Twyla by her side. Everywhere she went, she asked children and adults to do something kind for someone else. A smile, a hug, a warm meal, or even a helping hand. They called it the light of kindness. Chapter 5: The Gift of Ella. Back in the forest, little Ella had taken the injured baby deer home and cared for it. She made it a soft bed of leaves, sang lullabies, and brought fresh berries each day. When Barbie returned, she told Ella about the rainbow bloom and asked if she would like to be the one to pick the magical flower. Ella's eyes sparkled. Me? But I'm not a princess. Barbie smiled. You are in your heart. Together, they walked to the Valley of Blossoms, where the flower waited. But when they reached, the flower was closed, its colors faded. Barbie was confused. It should have bloomed. Just then, Ella knelt beside the flower and whispered gently, "It's okay. You can bloom when you're ready. I believe in you." The flower slowly opened. One by one, the petals lit up, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, glowing brighter than ever before. A soft wind blew across the valley, carrying the warmth of Ella's words across Rosalia. And something magical happened. Chapter 6: The Shadows Fade. As Ella picked the flower and made her wish, a brilliant light exploded from its center and swept across the land. The shadows shrieked and disappeared. Colors returned. Birds sang. Flowers danced. The mist melted away. Even Madame Mishra, sitting in her lonely mountain cave, felt the warmth touch her face. She looked at her reflection in a still pond and saw tears in her eyes. She remembered being a little girl, kind, joyful, and full of dreams. She stood up, and for the first time in years, she smiled. Chapter 7: A New Beginning. The people of Rosalia celebrated like never before. They sang songs of joy, kindness, and hope. Princess Barbie crowned Ella as the guardian of kindness, and a new garden was built in the kingdom, the Garden of Hearts, where every flower bloomed from a kind act. Barbie addressed her people, saying, "Kindness is the greatest magic. More than wands, crowns, or spells. It can heal, protect, and bring light even to the darkest corners." From that day, every child in Rosalia was taught not only how to read, write, and dream, but how to be kind. And every year, during the rainbow bloom, the children shared stories of their kindest acts. Chapter 8: Ever After. As for Barbie, she continued to rule with a gentle heart and a listening ear. Twyla sparkled brighter than ever. Starbeam's horn glowed with peace. Oliver and Whiskers wrote stories of the kingdom's joys. And Ella. She grew up to be a great healer, traveling across the world to spread the power of kindness. And every time someone whispered a kind word, helped a friend, or gave without asking in return, a tiny flower bloomed in Rosalia's magical garden. Because the truth remained. Kindness is the most beautiful magic of all.